It's a case that shocked Southwest Florida and the nation. A respected doctor murdered in her own home.
Tomorrow marks 10 years since Dr. Teresa Sievers was killed. I've spent the last decade investigating the truth behind this tragedy. A question withstands the test of time. 10 years later, we're still left wondering, how could something so brutal happen to someone so beloved?
Ladies, remember when walking into a room meant turning heads?
Dr. Teresa Sievers, the holistic doctor locally popular for helping women with anti-aging, will forever be 46.
Several people said she was like the Oprah Winfrey of Florida, that she was that popular.
On June 28, 2015, Dr. Sievers returned home early from a family trip. Within hours, she was dead, attacked with a hammer, struck 17 times.
Is she awake?
No, she's down on the floor. She's cold. The back of her head is bashed in and there's blood everywhere.
The attack was so violent, the sheriff at the time described it as personal and planned.
I'm not 100% sure he's got blood in his veins. I think it might be ice.
A murder-for-hire scheme unraveled, stunning the community. It was once described as having more twists than the Missouri River. Teresa's husband, Mark Sievers, enlisted his best friend and look-alike, Curtis Wayne Wright, to drive down from Missouri with a man nicknamed the Hammer to kill her. That's Wayne on the left, Mark on the right at Wayne's wedding, 2 months before the murder.
She fought?
Yes.
She fought for her life?
Yeah, she was surprised. I actually think that she thought I was Mark.
What haunted people I talked to at the time, just days after killing her, Wayne Wright attended Teresa's funeral. Standing beside Mark Sievers, he comforted family members, all while hiding his guilt. Teresa's friend and former ex, Kenny Cousins, was deeply disturbed.
My thought was, well, he's got a family member here. And I noticed that this person with him was very paranoid, was turning around as he was walking. And I later found out that was Curtis Wright.
Did you see her children there?
Yes.
Did you give them a hug?
Yes.
Did you tell them you murdered their mother?
No.
Wright took a plea deal to flip on his former friend as well as the other hired hitman, Jimmy Rogers, who was convicted and is serving a life sentence, while Mark, who was also found guilty, sits on death row. At his sentencing, Teresa's mother, Marianne Groves, spoke directly to the lasting pain he caused.
We will miss her every day for the rest of our lives. A big part of me died with her on June 28, 2015.
Today, Teresa's sister, Annie Lisa, has channeled her pain by writing a book.
So here we are, 10 years on Saturday. And I remembered something that I thought of the day she was murdered. What's this gonna feel like 10 years from now?
A decade later, through her words, she's making sure her sister's story lives on. And she's also helped raise Teresa's 2 daughters, who have remained very private.
They're remarkable, and they are successful and thriving in their lives, and as best as one could possibly imagine, and better than others could imagine.
The pain is still real, the questions still heavy, but so is the love for someone who mattered, whose memory refuses to be forgotten. Teresa's loved ones tell me tomorrow is about remembering Dr. Teresa Sievers, not just how she died. Her sister is hosting a reading of her book tomorrow afternoon at South Fork Grill in Coconut Point, and I'm going to put that information with this story on winknews.com.